Hello and welcome to episode whatever number this is now. We've done this regularly, pretty much. I've been enjoying doing this Dragon Ball Super podcast. We will be discussing this week's episode, which was pretty damn hype, but there was quite a bit of flaws in this week's episode, considering the fact they had a week break. But this isn't really his true full power. He can go more fuller. He can go fullest. He can go even more full this week than last week, even though last week was his fullest power. Now he is fuller. It's Garri Bagasarov.
Why, hello. I'm very full today.
It's okay, next week I'll bring it more up later on, but oh my god. Anyway, yeah. So how was you doing?
I'm pretty good, and yourself?
Not too bad. Did you enjoy this week's episode of Super?
Surprisingly, I did, yes.
Yes. And before we continue talking about the Supers, we'll bring in... He's a bit of an angel. That's why he's really excited about what's going on. It's Timmy's. Wisdom!
That's me. I'm Wisdom. Wisdom. Yep.
How are you doing? We summoned you with some cake or a sundae.
Oh, that cake is the best kind of summon you can do.
Did you enjoy this week's episode of Supers?
For the most part, it was okay. Yeah. Like you were saying, it has some flaws, but yeah, it was okay.
Okay, so I'm going to start with just one thing that actually two things. They still have that stupid... They even revealed the transformation in it this time. The whole... Oh, look at this little snippet of what's happening in the episode. Aren't you excited about something that you're going to see in about 10 minutes anyway? Ooh.
They're never going to stop that.
The only way they're going to stop it is when Super ends and they can't do it because there's no show. In fact, even then they'll make a 5-minute show just to piss me off so they can have 3 minutes of ooh, what's going to happen soon? Ooh.
Oh, they're gonna spoil the movie on the last episode for you.
Hell, they're going to spoil the movie in the movie. Before the movie starts, you'll just have the ending.
Right?
It'd be like, you know, those where it goes record scratch? But it'll be literally right at the end. It's like, this is what happened to me? And Jiren, I'm going to bring this up now because I have to bring this up because I want to be the one that complains about it. I am sick that every week he is suddenly even fuller power. It's like,
thing.
I will attack you, Goku, with my full power. And Goku, sorry, I'll attack you, Vegeta, with my full power. Vegeta powers up. Jiren's like, no, mate, no, this is my full power. Then Goku powers up. Jiren's like, no, mate, this is my full power now. It's like a little kid that's like making superpowers every week. It's like, no, I've got this now. That's not even my fullest power. I'm going to go even more fuller.
Yeah, it's getting kind of sick. And I mean, Goku's doing it too, basically. But like, just this whole like, I can do better is
Goku
bullshit.
hasn't said that it's his full power though.
Everyone else is saying it for him though.
Yeah, everyone else is saying it, but Goku hasn't said it himself. While Jiren's like, I shall destroy you with my fullest power. I shall stop you now. So, okay.
Yeah, it's getting tired. I mean, they only have, 2 episodes left, but yeah, it's still tired.
And even next week, Jiren somehow matches up with, what's happening because of the preview. He was just having his ass handed. Does he have even more full power? Is he the fullest power? Is this this is to ascend beyond full power. I am
so dumb.
This isn't even my final full power.
Like I have to wonder then where their power levels are ranking compared to the gods now.
Well, Jiren was already ranked stronger than the gods of destruction.
Jesus.
because of because we said that there's a being in Universe 11 that is stronger than the God of Destruction of Universe 11. So obviously that was Jiren. So Goku is technically stronger than the Gods of Destruction now because he's on par with, if not stronger than Jiren.
Until Jiren does his another power up.
Yeah, until he becomes even more. Until he becomes his full power. What do you think of this, Gary?
Of the episode or Jiren?
Of Jiren's. So I want to bring this ramp out first.
I'm okay with it. And the reason I am okay with it is because from everything I've noticed about this whole last maybe 5 episodes, is it's mimicking the Namek saga. And the same thing happened with Frieza.
True, and it does look like he's in full-powered Frieza form, where he's bulky as shit.
Yeah, and then, Goku goes Super Saiyan, which essentially he's transforming now as well.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden Frieza says, "Oh, I'm not using my full power," and he goes all bulky and shit and goes toe-to-toe with Goku at that point. And I think that's kind of the same thing that's going to happen here, is Jiren will go toe-to-toe, but at the end of the day, Goku is still going to be a little more powerful because Jiren is going to kind of run out of energy, just like Frieza did. So to me...
Okay.
No, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, I like how someone pointed out the Ultra Instinct is literally the opposite of a Super Saiyan. A Super Saiyan is all about rage and anger, that makes you transform. Well, Ultra Instinct is about calm and being focused. It's literally the complete opposite.
Yeah, the only thing that bothers me about Ultra Instinct is I wish they would explain how it's activated. Like, we know Super Saiyan was activated because Krillin was killed and Goku just raged out. His best friend just died.
I think Whis pretty much explained how it happened. Goku, right now, has just shut off everything in his mind. He knows that he can't beat Jiren via power, but he wants to do whatever he can, so he's pretty much just shut himself off. And that's what's helped him reach it.
I guess.
Because it's just a completely clear mind. He's pretty much abridged Goku.
Yeah.
He's literally shut off his mind, and he's literally just doing what his heart tells him to do, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but as far as Jiren goes, so far I don't think he's used any more power than he's used in the last 2 episodes. He's just actually doing stuff with it rather than, "Oh, Vegeta, you try to throw me off the ring by grabbing my arm. Too bad you can't do that." I still think he's hitting just as hard and he's moving just as fast. It just looks different now because Goku's doing the same speed and attacking as hard as him. So yeah.
Yeah, that solar system part where Goku makes a solar system. Ooh. Well, galaxy.
So with that whole thing, did he release the power and then suck it back in? Is that what happened? Because that's kind of just the image I got from it.
Yeah, he released all these energy out and then pulled it in.
And then ate it.
Yeah. Well, he was taking deep breaths. He was calming his mind, body. That was the thing. I don't think he was sucking the energy in. He was just sort of like, just taking deep breaths to relax.
Mm.
Yeah, focus even sort his mind on his breathing instead of end the fight.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of cool that he started fighting with his eyes closed, like just getting confident in the thing as opposed to seeing what he's looking at and trying to think about it too much.
But that fight was amazing. So Gary, overall, what did you think of the episode then?
Like I said, I really enjoyed the episode. I didn't think another transformation for Goku was going to be that exciting for me, but I think what made this one so entertaining was the fact that it showed it to us from everybody else's point of view rather than Goku's point of view. And seeing how he's slowly mastering the form during the fight, I thought was pretty damn good. It wasn't like, oh, I just achieved a new form and now you can't touch me.
Yeah.
Like he did against Frieza. And because Jiren is still so powerful, Jiren is still able to match his speed and strength to a point, at least up until he fully achieved it. Excuse me. What I truly enjoyed in this episode was once again Vegeta being the hero.
Yeah. Telling the guy to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and screaming at Goku that, stop dicking around and just do it already, because he knows he's going to do it. Beerus as well, I thought was fantastic in this episode. Yeah. The fact that Beerus is now kind of afraid of Goku to an extent. We don't know if Beerus knows Ultra Instinct or not.
He's trained in it. In the manga, he's shown using it. He's just not mastered it.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty cool that you see kind of like the smile he has, but also the smile he has is also kind of has a little bit of fear behind it as well. And then you see how everybody else is kind of accepting now that this guy just did something that none of them have been able to do, and they're supposed to be gods.
Well, I like the fact they all stood up in respect.
Yeah, even the angel guy, the head angel guy, even he was surprised about what he saw. Yeah. I just loved to see how they portrayed the power in particular. Yeah. Like they moved so fast that you couldn't see it. Like at first, when I saw it in the preview, I was like, "Oh, that's terrible." They're going back to random flashes blowing up everywhere. But I think what was so great in this one was the way they portrayed their speed and power was done so much better this time. Like when he finally mastered it, and like Jiren attacked him and Goku just kind of stood there, and then all of a sudden Jiren is behind him and he's like getting hit like 6 times.
I loved when he grabbed the ball and he's like, "This is my Frieza's." When he tried to blow up the planet. And Goku just grabs it and then crashes. Yeah, it sort of makes it disappear with one hand. Yeah,
it's like nothing to him. Yeah. I really enjoyed that. The fact that Goku didn't say a single word during the whole episode made it that much better too.
Yeah, I don't like when Goku talks in Ultra Instinct.
I think it would have taken away a lot from the transformation. The part where, everybody thinks he's on the defense and he's slowly starting to learn how to be in the offense. It's just the entire episode, I just really enjoyed how they were showing how he's mastering the form rather than he's just powerful.
Because I don't understand why he'll be talking anyway, because the whole point of Ultra Instinct is that you're not thinking. You let your body react, yet to talk you'd have to think.
Yeah, and like how Tim said, like he started closing his eyes and just letting his body do everything for him rather than thinking of it. It was a great progression in how he's finally mastering this, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. As far with Jiren as well,
father, in my opinion.
Yeah, and with Jiren as well, like Goku tried to do the same move with the Kamehameha on Jiren that he did on Kefla, and that scene was actually pretty cool. How Jiren just kind of blocked it, and then just like nailed Goku with his attack. I thought the scene itself and the camera angle in that scene was very well done. But yeah, everything about it just it was a thoroughly enjoyable episode for me. And like seeing Whis explain it, and like I was kind of irritated I couldn't watch the fight because I had read the subtitles at the same time that Whis was talking. Yeah. But Whis now seeing that everything that he's been trying to teach them is finally coming to fruition.
I'll be honest, I've watched the episode twice already.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first episode of Super that I've wanted to do that in ages.
Yeah. It was pretty good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Now, Tim, are you going to complain about all the animation repeats?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna. It's just par for the course. But to be honest, even though there were different art styles throughout the thing, there was only like a very small section where it was all bad. And that was nice. And most of that time was spent looking at the onlookers. So it wasn't wasted on the feature of the episode. So good damage control on that bit. But yeah, there are definitely parts of this episode where like the best animators in this season were able to work, and this is the time they need to be working. So yeah, I'm really into what they're doing with it.
So I think so next week we'll see Jiren versus Goku, the finalist of Full Powers.
Until the next
episode. Do you think we'll see Frieza pop in next week or the week after?
The week after.
I think he'll show his head here, but I don't think he'll do anything in it. Actually no. I agree with Tim. He's going to appear.
Also, I feel bad for Garri because everyone is now stealing that idea. I was even watching a random YouTuber and they were like, "Oh man, Frieza's totally going to steal the wish at the end." I'm like, "That's what Garri said. Fuck you."
The moment he was announced as part of the tournament, I said Frieza's going to win this thing.
Everyone's stealing that idea now.
Yeah. And even in this episode, they're still trying to tell us that Frieza's out of this tournament.
Yeah.
Like, when Zen-sama is looking at the stupid pad with all the characters on there that are still in the tournament, they just didn't show Frieza at all.
No.
He's still there, man. He's still there.
But yeah.
He's just going to come out of nowhere.
I really can't wait for next week's episode, but that's not next week. Because next week they're taking another break. So next week's episode is in fact in 2 weeks, but then after that will be an episode the week after as the final.
Yeah, they're trying to end it on Saiyan Day. So
no, Saiyan Day is the week before that.
The 18th is Saiyan Day, isn't it? That's when the show ends.
No, because we've got 2 more episodes, haven't we? Got 130 and 131.
Oh yeah, unless they combine the last 2 into one episode.
No, it ends on the 20. It ends the week after.
No, sad face.
The reason why there's no episode next week is because there's some sort of marathon going on during the normal time slot, so that's why it got delayed a week. But yeah, Saiyan Day, that's why I think Dokkan Battle didn't, now I've thought about it, that's probably why we didn't get Mastered Ultra Instinct this week. They're probably waiting for the Saiyan Day event, because that'll be around the same time as the next Super. So I can see Mastered Ultra Instinct dropping in Japan. Hell, I might see it might be a global event, maybe. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, and we'll get Frieza finally when he wins the tournament.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if places like, makes me wonder if Dawkins is savvy on what's going on, like where it's going.
Look at Xenoverse 2 and Heroes. Xenoverse 2 had the Ultra Instinct before it went live. Because they'll get information from the teams a couple of months before they go live. Yeah, before we actually see them. They won't get but the thing is, a lot of them don't get the full details. They have to sort of make some of it up. They'll get a brief outline of what the character is and what it'll do, but then they'll have to sort of flesh out the rest. It's like, I found out that's why in, the Lord Slug movie, where Goku goes fake Super Saiyan. It's because the anime team were told that Goku will be going Super Saiyan the movie team was told that Goku will be going Super Saiyan soon, because it came out roughly the same time as the Frieza, and when he actually goes Super Saiyan. But they weren't told what he looked like. So that's why they made that form as like a version of their idea of what Super Saiyan would be. It's because they weren't told that Goku would have this new form called Super Saiyan, but that was all they were told.
And that's also why it's not canon.
Yeah. Or in the way the bridge is like, it's like Goku's gone to like some sort of super Ultra Super Saiyan. So yeah, I by the way, I'll talk a bit about Xenoverse 2. Do you guys mind? I'm going to warn in spoilers because this will talk about the DLC.
No, that's fine.
The new DLC, Extra Pack 2 DLC came out for Xenoverse 2, which extended the storyline past the end of the game. And a new character has turned up called Fu, which if you play through the campaign you find out is a genetic creation of Mira and Toa. It's a clone of both of them merged together. Pretty much their son, which is how he is in Heroes. In Heroes, he is their son because they're actually mother and father in online. But because Xenoverse used a different type of storyline, kind of, they had to do it slightly different. Anyway, you find out the main villain for most of the game in the DLC is actually Deborah, trying to get revenge on Tower's death.
There's your boy Garri.
Dabura, he is my boy.
So yeah, you have to fight him a couple of times. It was quite fun, but what makes it unique, and which I hope they do for Xenoverse 3, I mean, in the future, is you can pick which side you want to join. Because Fu isn't exactly evil, really. He's just having fun. You find out. So you can either pick to join Fu and help him do what he wants, or stay with Supreme Kai and stop Fu. You can do one or the other way, and once you've beaten the campaign, you can actually pick the missions from the Fupedia, and you can actually pick the missions again and play them with the different side if you want. Also, if you bring certain... Because your partner... You can bring your partner, which is a new feature again with the Xenoverse update. You have a partner, which you can pick out of any of the characters that are playable-ish. And you can bring partner through the storyline with you. And depending on your partner, you'll actually get different cutscenes and different fights based on who you bring with you to the fight.
What?
So it will change based on who your teammate is. And also they've added dual ultimate attacks. So if you get your friend's friendship level maxed, you'll go talk to the mentor again, and they'll give you their ultimate, but as a duel. So you and your mentor will do the same attack at the same time. So you'll both do Vegeta Final Flash. So the amount of support they've given Xenoverse 2 is incredible. They also added more to the Hero Coliseum. There's more figures for that. And the DLC for the new characters, which is Jiren, Ultra Instinct, Super 17, and Fu, plus this story, plus the costume stuff, plus all the fixes and stuff, was £7.
Jeez.
Yeah. So you can't.
Is this all part of the Game Pass?
No, it's not part of Season Pass.
That's still cheap.
Yeah, there's something called the Extra Pass, which is the new DLC pack, because there's been 2 extra DLCs. You can buy that as well separately if you want both of them, or you can buy them separately like I did because they came out so far apart. So yeah, if you like Xenoverse 2, I do recommend it. The only problem is Ultra Instinct needs a buff. It is the weakest version of Goku.
It's dumb.
Yes, he will dodge most attacks, but he has the lowest stamina. He only has about 3 bars. And he takes 35% extra damage when you do hit him. And he has less health.
Lols.
So, yeah, Master Ultra Instinct Goku is a little bit too weak. In my opinion, he needs a buff. Jiren, he's not too powerful. In fact, I think he's the most balanced out of all of them. Because I haven't played the other 2 characters yet, Jiren. But I like that you can learn Jiren's move Meditate, so your character meditates. Which, if you use that ability, it doubles your key bars for a short period of time. So, if you're a key spammer, Meditate is a really... Or, if you've unlocked Super Saiyan Blue, or should we say in this game, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, because I still want to call it that. All you have to do is... This is a big grind, but you have to get a character to level 90. And then you have to talk to Whis, and Whis will give it to you no matter what race you are.
Yeah, he'll give it to you.
And if you do make a Saiyan character, you can give him Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan at level 1 if you wanted to. Because all the items are shared. So once you've got it once, that's it.
Snap.
But that's the one downfall that I will have to say about the DLC. Is they've added an NPC, which is a good idea in a way, that you can pay Zenny to level up, which is good because the level up is a bit insane. But after level, I think it's 75, you start using TP medals. Now those are easy to farm. That's fine. That's not too bad. But you can buy TP medals with real money. So you could technically now buy to win from 75 to 99.
That old formula. Gross.
So yeah, it would cost you about $5 max. But still, the idea of the fact that you can level up by paying real money, that leaves a bit of a nasty taste in my mouth.
Word.
So yeah, don't do that. Just farm expert missions. Farm missions. You'll get plenty of Zenny and plenty of TP medals. Don't spend any money. Just farm, grind. You have to grind for the moves anyway. So yeah, don't give them that money. They don't deserve it. Well, they do because the DLC is good, just not for that. But yeah, that's my view on the Xenoverse 2 DLC that came out.
Woot.
Anyone want to say anything else about anything?
We have confirmation of the first 2 Fighterz DLC characters.
Yeah.
Brawly and Bardock, which is the 2 that we already predicted would be coming. Bardock, not Super Saiyan. Regular old Bardock.
Yeah, but he does go Super Saiyan, doesn't he, when he does his ultimate?
Yes, but other than that, it's only when he does his ultimate. Other than that, he's regular old Bardock.
Which is good. I prefer regular-ass Bardock.
I want to see how big Brawly is on screen. I mean, I would assume he's a little bit bigger than Nappa. So that's pretty much half the screen. So I'm excited to play with Brawly, though.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see this badass destruction.
I really hope they had some interaction between Bardock and Broly, though.
Why the 2 of them?
Because Bardock's Goku's father.
That's true, and they're both not canon.
Yeah, I'd love to see Broly go Kakarot, but Bardock's like, who's that?
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
I wonder if Brawly is even going to talk. Because we know he can talk, but most of the time he's just like, Kakarot.
Yeah. The first movie he talks a little bit, and then the second movie he's just like, Kakarot! Kakarot! What's your
that's
favorite
because he's just
Kakarot!
Pure raging out in the second one. Yeah.
And getting his ass beat by children.
Getting peed on.
Ugh, don't remind me. You know, it's funny because that's like the only movie where Ultimate Gohan actually did anything useful.
I know. And even then he had to have the power of Videl and Goten to help him.
Yeah. Unfortunately. So sad.
Oh, that's another thing. In the Xenoverse 2 DLC, right? This is the weirdest fight I have ever seen. I'm worried for major spoilers, so skip this if you don't want to listen. Right? You get, because it's all different parts of history, right? They've added actual cutscenes as well to this DLC, which is nice. Actually, the animated cutscenes.
Nice.
You see Super Vegeta and Buhan, about to fight, and then Dabura appears out of nowhere to help them. Yeah, to beat Super Vegeta, and then Fu turns up and says, "Ooh, you know what? This looks like a hard fight for you. Let me bring in someone to help." And they're thinking, who's he going to bring in? Is it going to be like Ultimate Gohan? Is it going to be Gogeta? Is it going to be Majin Buu? Yeah, for a twist. Videl.
Oh my god.
I'm like, what? What? You're like, it's like Deborah's more powerful than Majin Buu, and Super Buu is Super Buu, and like, I'll help you with Videl.
That's fantastic.
Okay, thanks, I guess.
Vidal's the best, though. I don't know what you're complaining about.
Wow.
But it's just
Videl is more useless than Gohan at this point.
Not true. Gohan's
That
pretty
is true.
useful.
She did give birth to Pan, the best GT character.
But it's like, okay, you could put any character in the game. But I think, because I looked at the video, there's actually a cutscene if you bring Hercule with you, so I'm going to have to do that sometime. So, yeah. It's like, okay. Oh, yeah, anyway, carry on, Gary, sorry. I just had to remind me of why Videl was there for some reason. Because that's a rumoured DLC character, isn't it?
Videl?
Yeah,
She's a rumored DLC character for what?
the Fighterz.
Is she?
Yeah, for season, because they said there's supposed to be a season 2 coming out, eventually. And one of the rumoured characters is Videl with Saiyaman.
Oh
That'd be
my
amazing.
god. Ew.
Shut up.
How is that? What? No. Ew.
Be amazing. Give us Kefla.
They have to give us characters from Super. I'm sorry. Like, it has to be Kalifa or Kale. Probably not Kale, because we have Brawly already in there.
Well, I like the rumour that Kale is a skin for Broly.
Yes, that is a rumor. And I will be totally okay with that. But I'm sorry.
I would just have
Oh,
Khalifa
no.
as the main character and have Kale as her assist.
Ooh, and their super can be they fuse and do their super as Kefla.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Oh my god, sick. Sick nasty.
And they could stay like it for a while as well. You know, like how Goku goes, like Frieza goes gold.
I think at this point it's almost a guarantee that we're going to get Jiren and Ultra Instinct Goku as characters.
Well, hopefully we don't get those stupid base Goku like the rumours are, because that'd be sad. I will cry.
Unless they can transform into great apes, that would be amazing.
Well, Goku, I don't think would be able to, but
Vegeta. Yeah.
The only way I'll get Goku is if Yajirobe is a support.
They should just put Yajirobe in the game.
That would be amazing.
Because Yajirobe used to be a really good fighter in Dragon Ball.
Hell, in Z, he stopped Vegeta.
There you go. He saved the day.
Hell, he survived. He was remember, he's the only person in the future Trunks line out of the Z fighters to survive as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Howard,
See, being Howard pays off.
Yeah.
So what's Frieza then? He survived.
Well, Frieza survives everything.
Frieza's asleep.
He's not even fighting.
No, he's not asleep. He's plotting.
He's asleep.
He's dreaming about plotting.
He's dreaming of Goku.
Hey, everybody's stealing my idea, so I'm still not happy about this. My boy Frieza. I think the show is gonna end on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna end with whatever
the name of
Frieza's
the
wish is gonna be.
I already
But
know
we're
the
not-
name of the episode, so...
Well, don't tell us.
Is
You
it
can tell me in the chat.
Super Saiyan?
And it's...
Ultimate Super Saiyan?
It's like... I was like... I liked Zeno doing the Kamehameha as well. You know, when Goku did his like... Zeno's
kaboom!
Like, kaboom!
Yeah.
I would have been... Yeah, well, he should have actually fired one. Yeah, I mean, he's the god of everything. It'd have been funny if he just fires it randomly in the sky.
He's the god of nothing. All he can do is bullshit up.
Hashtag.
So I think that'll be it for our episode of Dragon Ball Super podcast. We covered a bit of Xenoverse. We covered a bit of Fighterz. covered some Super. Stay tuned for... We might do one next week. We'll see what happens. If not, we'll be in 2 weeks where we cover the second to last episode of Super. And I think we got 4 more episodes in us. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We've got at least 4 more episodes of this to go, so please look forward to it.
Please enjoy it.
Be a lot more than 4. I'll make sure of this. I'll start writing fan fiction and we can discuss it.
Oh, yes. To be honest, that's why I love Masco X's channel. By YouTube Masco X. Go check him out. Like the
Warren,
whole
it's gonna be
if Nappa
erotic
turned,
about it.
if Nappa turned good, or if Goku married Bulma fanfic is doing right now. So yeah, go check out
If
Masco X.
Bulma encountered a mysterious young fighter named Garri.
We wouldn't know where she went.
Capsule Corps became a community.
It's
The
big
Capsule
enough.
community.
Big enough.
There you go.
I mean, technically Garrett did become a community at one point, remember? Because all the people from Namek lived in Capsule Corp.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
The building's so big it supports an entire planet.
Oh, you know what else I found funny about the last 3 episodes?
What's
or
that?
2 episodes? Gohan didn't appear in any of them. Even as a spectator. They never showed him.
No, not really. They did
They've
have a
really
He
scene
never
where-
said anything. He didn't do nothing. He's just sitting there. Oh,
They
okay.
did have a weird scene where Android 18 is sat on his lap, though.
Really?
Yeah, someone pointed out where Android 18 is like her arm around him and sat on his lap.
Oh my god. Krillin. Right in front of you and you don't even notice.
Oh no, she looks completely uninterested. It's just that, yeah,
Yeah, her husband
Gohan
is right
is so
next to her.
yeah.
He's so useless, he's a chair. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were a person, Gohan. I thought you were just a kid.
Fantastic.
I thought this seat was a bit lumpy.
Just a bit, though.
Just a tiny bit.
So, Gary, if you end up writing fanfic for this podcast, I feel like it's just going to be you and Frieza the whole time.
Ooh, a team up.
No, just you two.
Fine, we
Like-
should all make fanfics.
Like
I will
what?
do one as well.
Oh, what?
Mine will be me and Boo going on adventures.
You can start a universal community with Frieza at your side.
My adventures will be me and Boo and Mr. Hercule as we go out to get candy.
That sounds amazing.
Mine is going to be conquering the universe with my best pal Freezy Pop.
Freezy Pop.
The job is just to walk around with the MP3 player going, Freezer, 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 Freezer.
Cool.
And Tim is going to be our servant. Our faithful servant.
Okay, that's better than what I was going to say. I was going to say, oh, Yamcha.
Oh, yeah, you're a jerk. You're a jerk, man.
What, the only one with a success job?
The only one who knows baseball.
Even though Gohan played baseball in that one episode of Dragon Ball.
Oh, yeah. When he jumped like 20 feet into the
I
air.
did not show off my power. Woo!
It was great.
I'm going to have to watch those episodes again. As much as people hated them, they were some of my favourite.
I think mine
People
would be...
hated Great Saiyaman. That was
Yeah.
great time. Good times, man.
Like when he gets caught, it's like, I know your secret. I know your secrets. He's like, oh my god, I better do everything for her. And she's like, you wear teddy bear underwear. It's like, oh, okay.
Did you know?
Anyway, we're betting this, otherwise we're going to just ramble even more, which, to be fair, I enjoy. But stay tuned for Dragon Ball Super, whatever I name this in 2 weeks' time, episode, whatever.
I think that's the name. I think you've chosen the name.
See you guys whenever.
Goodbyes.
Da, 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 da.